Hi, friends. Let's talk about something that affects us all. Something that can sneak up on you like a shadow in the night. Burnout. It's real. It's sneaky. But I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to take over your world. And you know what? You can absolutely prevent it from happening. With a little spark of Barbie magic, a bit of positivity, and some power moves, we're going to tackle this head on. Now let's start with a fact. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It builds up, layer by layer, until it feels like you're drowning in a sea of exhaustion, frustration, and self-doubt. But let's take a page out of my playbook. Barbie never lets herself sink. No matter how tough the waves are, Barbie rides them out. And so can you. Tip number 1. Take care of your inner world. Think of your mind as the engine that drives your entire life. It's your Barbie dream car, your high-performance machine. What happens if you don't take care of your car? It breaks down. The same goes for your mind. You have to fuel it with positivity, with joy, with rest. You don't run on empty. So don't let your mind do the same. Make self-care a priority, not a luxury. Tip number 2. Set your boundaries like a pro. Barbie's got boundaries. And let me tell you, they're strong. She doesn't let anyone tell her who she is or how she should live. That's a huge part of what keeps her on top of the world. You need to be the same. Protect your time like it's gold, because it is. Know when to say no. Respect your limits. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So fill your cup first and do it without guilt. Tip number 3. Be like Barbie, flexible and fabulous. Life is full of curveballs, but Barbie's always ready to roll with them. Whether it's a surprise road trip or a new career opportunity, Barbie adapts, she shifts, she thrives. Flexibility is a key ingredient to preventing burnout. You have to embrace change, adjust your mindset, and trust that the world is unfolding for you in ways that are going to make you grow. Tip number 4. Celebrate your wins, big and small. You woke up today. You got out of bed. You're here listening to this. That's a win. You've got to recognize your progress. Just like Barbie's accomplishments, whether it's designing a dream house or becoming a successful entrepreneur, yours matter too. Celebrate your victories. When you do that, you feed your soul with positive energy that fuels you for the next challenge. Tip number 5. Surround yourself with a supportive squad. Barbie doesn't do life alone. She's got a team. Her friends, her family, the people who lift her up. And so do you. Surround yourself with people who make you feel strong, who inspire you, who empower you to be the best version of yourself. This is your dream team, and together there's nothing you can't conquer. Tip number 6. Break it down. Don't let your goals intimidate you. Barbie doesn't tackle her dreams all at once. She breaks them down into manageable steps. Want to build an empire? Start with one brick at a time. Set realistic, achievable goals for yourself and focus on the next step. Little by little, you'll get there. Tip number 7. Let go of perfection. Barbie's perfect, but she's also real. She knows that perfection is a myth and that it's the imperfections that make her shine. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You need to do your best, and that's enough. Embrace the messy, the flawed, and the beautiful. That's where the magic happens. Tip number 8. Invest in your passions. Barbie loves what she does. Whether it's fashion, design, or saving the world one adventure at a time, she pours her heart into it. What lights you up? What makes you come alive? Find that passion and feed it. When you're doing what you love, burnout becomes a distant memory. You're too busy creating joy to feel drained. Tip number 9. Be kind to yourself. You wouldn't treat a friend the way you treat yourself sometimes. So why do it? If Barbie made mistakes, she'd be kind to herself. She'd forgive, learn, and move forward. You need to do the same. No more harsh self-criticism. Be gentle with yourself when you slip up. That's how you grow. Tip number 10. Slow down and breathe. You're not a robot. You're a vibrant, unique, incredible woman, and you need to rest. Barbie loves a good break. Whether it's sipping tea in her dream house or taking a weekend getaway, she knows that rest is essential. It's not about doing more, it's about doing more of what matters. Slow down. Take a breath. Tip number 11. Prioritize what matters most. Barbie's got her priorities straight, and so should you. What are the things that make your heart sing? Focus on those. Cut out the noise, the distractions. Don't get lost in the chaos. When you focus on what's most important to you, everything else falls into place. Tip number 12. Build a morning routine that empowers you. The way you start your day sets the tone. Barbie's mornings are filled with intention. Whether it's a workout, a cup of coffee, or just a moment to meditate, she makes sure that her mornings give her the energy to conquer the world. Start your day on your own terms and watch how it transforms your energy. Tip number 13. Never compare yourself to others. Barbie's been a fashion icon for decades, but she doesn't spend her time comparing herself to other dolls. She's focused on being the best her she can be. You need to do the same. Forget about the shoulds and the whats. Focus on your journey and trust that it's enough. Tip number 14. Be unapologetically yourself. Barbie is loud, proud, and totally herself. She doesn't dim her light for anyone. Neither should you. Don't shrink for others. Don't make yourself small. Stand tall, shine bright, and show the world exactly who you are. Tip number 15. Laugh. A lot. Life doesn't always have to be serious. Sometimes you've just got to laugh at yourself and keep going. Barbie finds the humor in everything. Life is better when you're smiling. Find the joy in the little things. They make all the difference. Tip number 16. Take breaks to recharge. Barbie loves her downtime. Whether it's lounging by the pool or taking a walk, she knows the value of rest. You need that too. Give yourself permission to take breaks without guilt. Recharging is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Tip number 17. Stay curious and keep learning. Barbie never stops growing. She's always learning, always expanding her mind. Whether it's picking up a new hobby or taking a class, she's constantly evolving. You should be, too. Never stop investing in yourself. The more you learn, the more you can do. And burnout, it can't touch you when you're always moving forward. Tip number 18. Let go of the pressure to be everywhere and do everything. Barbie knows that you can't be everywhere at once. She focuses on what's important and doesn't let herself get overwhelmed. Be selective with your commitments and don't feel the pressure to say yes to everything. Prioritize what matters. Tip number 19. Trust your intuition. Barbie knows how to listen to her gut. It's her secret weapon. Your intuition is your inner guide. Listen to it. Trust it. When you follow your heart, you're less likely to burn out because you're aligning your actions with what truly lights you up. Tip number 20. Keep a gratitude journal. Barbie's always thankful for the amazing things in her life, and you should be too. A gratitude journal is a powerful tool to shift your mindset from lack to abundance. When you focus on what's going right, you invite more of that energy into your life. And friends, I can keep going, but let me leave you with this. You are so much more than you give yourself credit for. When you focus on what's going right, you invite more of that energy into your life. And friends, I can keep going, but let me leave you with this. You are so much more than you give yourself credit for. You have everything you need to prevent burnout and thrive in this world. It's all about mindset, boundaries, and self-love. You've got the tools. Now let's get out there and show the world just how fabulous you are. So here's my final tip. Keep going, never settle, and remember, burnout is just a bump in the road. You are destined for greatness. Let's make it happen. Thank you for listening. And let's go make this world our Barbie dream house. #keep shining. Sparkles.